Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you this Malibu i450 RB LE lightweight, 3.5 tons. Lightweight being the important feature of this Malibu motorhome. And the first thing we ought to do is to have a look at how much it actually weighs. Fortunately, I can't give you that information because it's not actually out here, but it is inside. So I think it's inside. I haven't checked this yet. And if not, I'm gonna have to go from memory. And so that's of the base weight here, so that's 3 tons effectively, isn't it? And so, and what they've actually done here, they've put on some of the extra things that what it actually weighs. But okay, in its base format, right, without anything, it's you've got 500 kilos of payload. Think about that one as I'm walking around, because 500 kilos, you had a couple of people, you had a tank full of, and I'm assuming that doesn't include the fuel, that isn't a ready to go amount, and a tank full of fresh water, and your stuff. How much is left? Very little, if anything. So, okay, what have we got here? We've got a nice storage area under there for your stuff. With what's under here, same again, more storage there. The cabinets are sloping backwards, so everything doesn't fall out as soon as you open it. It's got a window on either side. You've got beds that'll lift up. The bed here will actually come out even further, and you've also got this mirror along above the headboard. In here we've got a shower with a seating area. That's a little joke of mine, for your so you can wash your feet properly. This thing here will open like that, and you can even lock it actually. There you go. And there's your toilet. And so if you're shy, you don't want anybody to see you whilst you're in the toilet, you can always pull this thing here across and this thing here across, and then you are visible in the shower but not in the toilet. So, kitchen, lot of space, very typical in Carthago and Malibu vans, Malibu being a company of Carthago. And up here we'll find this awful coffee maker, uses capsules for its awful coffee. And on the other side we've got a fridge. It's a fridge which with the door that opens both ways, and a freezer compartment. At the front, we've got this very elegant L-shaped sitting group, and without the bed above, does give a lot of space. I think I don't like these drop-down beds at all. I mean, under my drop-down bed, I'm using it for storing stuff. I would have got a vehicle without a drop-down bed and all the way around had I bought it new. But like most people, I buy used, and then I don't get the initial choice of what's going in there. There you've got a bit of storage up here. And note though that the storage unit doesn't get your way as you get up. It just occurred to me now that these front panels do seem rather large, and you might find them to be a bit on the ugly side. In fact, that's what I'm thinking of right now. Are they more practical? I'm going to leave judgment for the moment. Don't know, but it doesn't look so attractive. I think maybe it's just me. Maybe I'll change my mind. Lights on below. That is really useful in my opinion. And as you can see, it's on a Mercedes base. Chair here, so you can sit here whilst you're you come in to take your shoes off. Alternatively, you can sit down in this chair like this, put your feet up and watch the television, which of course will come out like that. Space, you'd watch the television, okay, there's 2 people at the television, but there's only 2 people sleeping. It does have 4 belted positions though, and notice that it's got all the way got a flat floor, and in the flat floor we have got it's a double floor, and there's your storage of sorry your storage. This is your storage of your water, your wastewater. You got your tanks there. Although personally I prefer the tank. Oh, it's a hard one, this one, because you've got a great storage compartment at the front, which is down here. So when I really want to sacrifice that to have a place I can put the water in more conveniently. Hard question to answer. Look how deep that double floor is. That's absolutely brilliant. And here we've got this. Place there, keep the dog's collar, dog's lead, window in the door. Do appreciate a window in a door. And let's open this up. Oh, and they open this up. Didn't have to because the other side was open. Look at the size of that. Isn't that brilliant? Huge amount of space in here. Absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Amount of bicycles in there, mind you. If I've calculated this correctly on the lightweight front, then you're not going to get any very heavy bicycles in there. Space for 2 gas cylinders, and space here for storing all sorts of stuff. Wonderful, deep, double floor. Absolutely brilliant. And let's have a look at the door into the driver's side. Looks like that. As you come in, space here for can of booze, and no, that's I'm not encouraging people to do that. In fact, you've got another can of booze in there, and 2 more here. So that's brilliant. You have 4 cans while you're drinking, so while you're driving. So, good. Right. Okay, I have to state that I do think that, you know, Carthago is possibly my favourite of the brands, so there's a certain amount of, might be a certain amount of bias there, but I do try to show you things in reality as things really are, and whether or not that is really a 3.5 ton vehicle or not, I think I've put my doubts on it. There may be something I'm missing. But I mean, the fact that it's got all of that and it's coming in at a tiny touch under 3 tons is, of course, quite impressive. So, what's got your attention? If I can mention our app, it's called Camper Manual, M-A-N-U-L. It's a troubleshooting app for camper vans and motorhomes and caravans. Tells you how the habitation stuff you might get it tells you how you might get the habitation stuff to work if it's a fault on the habitation area equipment that you can fix yourself. So for the cost of it, it's much cheaper than ending up with a pile of problems and see a service centre. So you might want to have a look at that. It's available on the Play Store. Also, same time, I've got a membership of this channel. Membership costs £5, $6, and it gives you access to hundreds of videos which are for members only, as well as having access to me should you need it. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.